We are Legion.
What is up, comic fam? Welcome to Legion of Comics. I'm Mark. We got Finn and Monkey with us today, and we got some new comics. We got some HeroClix. We got some fun stuff to do, and we're gonna get right into it after this. Give a huge thank you to Big Time Collectibles for sponsoring the channel, and all those channel members. It gives them an opportunity to win some great books every month. That's right. That was a big thank you from Monkey. Thank you, Monkey. And thank you to Justin Comics. If you're looking to get anything cleaned or pressed, hit him up on Instagram. He can take care of you for as little as $10 a book. Use that promo code WeAreLegion. Take advantage of that buy two, get one free special offer. Let's click this off here. Got my hands full today. The kids are getting involved because we have some HeroClix to unbox, and they're excited about it. We have 2 packs from the Wonder Woman 80th anniversary set. So I've reached out. You can go. You can go. I reached out to people in the HeroClix community to try to get some updates about where I should go and what I should do, and found out that the Marvel Empire and the Wonder Woman 80s are the most recent rule sets and everything. So I went to my LCS where I knew they had these and ordered a starter set from it to get the updated rules and everything. And so I have a few extra, enough to kind of get playing with the updated rules. And I do have a bunch of old ones that I went to my storage and got out today, which I'll show you here after a while, after we go through books and stuff. I want to go and let the kids, dude, heck yeah, Finn. Oh my gosh, I already see some awesome ones. Like, as a DC fan, I'm super excited. Oh wow, dude. So I don't know what this means. Hopefully there's some HeroClix people in here. Finn just opened his. He's got the whole fleet plus a bonus one in here. So we'll see what all these are. Let me get to the comments. Anybody who's willing to help. All right, real quick. Hold on, Finn. Hold on, Finn. Before we start going into them, let's say hey to people real fast that are in here. So we got, first off, we got a new channel member. We got Jade Q has joined the Legion. A big thank you to Jade. So I'll be hitting you up on the Instagrams. I got to get your information, send you out a welcome packet, get you put into the group chats and all that. So I'm getting these out. We're getting them. Dude, there's some really cool looking figures in here.
Look at this.
All right, let me get that out of the way. Mr. Beckerman, what is going on today? Hello to you. He says, I'm excited to see your haul. Also, you will need all the HeroClix you can find. The new warriors are coming for you. So our good friend Becker there and me have been talking, and he's down to figure out how to play long distance. What is it? All right, so let's look at the pieces they got and send them on. So Finn got a Wonder Woman Harley Quinn here. What is going on, TM Nerdy? We have Cersei. We have Amazon Warrior. I've got to look into these. Like, these are completely different than when I used to get them, where you find out if they're common, ultra rare, rookie, all that kind of stuff.
I don't know who that is.
This is DMA Agent.
It's not nail.
Don't eat it, silly girl. And here's the cool one that Finn pulled. This is the Wonder Woman with her full armor set on. It looks like it's from that Perez run, which is super awesome. And then this is the one that was separate altogether. So this doesn't have a click to it. It says the golden wings and helmet. So this is something that's new to me completely, having these like little items and stuff, like the tokens, the items, all that, completely new to me. So I'm excited to get into that and see how it comes into play. Oh, here we go. Here's a cool one. Let me show everybody. This is Dr. Poison, who was in the first Wonder Woman movie. She was the villain making all the bombs and stuff for the Germans. And then we have a Gorilla Knight. Gorilla Knight is chilling. Super chilling. Got Apollo.
Some bubble wrap. Little bubble wrap. My bubble
Definitely
wrap.
dope.
My bubble wrap.
And here we go. Amazon of Bana Mingdal.
Bubble
So we
wrap.
just got an Amazon.
Open that.
So I think that like back in the day they used to have. Now we're not going to open the cards right now because those are the hardest thing to keep up with. Back in the day, the figures had little colorful rings around them to let you know if they're rare, rookies, experienced, veterans ones. Like, but now I think it's just based off like it has these little tabs on them. It has these little color tabs that give you the emblem that lets you know what series they're from what I understand. It has a W80 on it, but this one's green and this one's white. Because I've heard some people say sometimes it's hard to tell between the white and silver, but I'm assuming the white are the common ones because based off Monkey's pack, she got 4 white and 1 green. But Finn's pack over here, I think I kind of struck gold pulling his for him because it got this item that looks gold, as well as the Wonder Woman. The full armor is gold. And then the Harley is green, and then the rest are white. But it looks like they got some cool pulls there. So I'm gonna let them here. All right, here. Watch out, monkey. Let's not get on the table. All right, y'all. Take these and go show mommy. Let her see which ones y'all got. Go show mommy. Don't take all of them at once, and let monkey carry some. So those were just the regular booster packs. I'm trying to beef up some of the figures that I have. Before that starter set gets in, I'm just gonna look up some rules and stuff. Go show mommy. Go. And let's see. Let me hit this chat one more time. What is up, TM Nerdy? List Eman is up here. Got a lot of those channel members dropping in. 4 color commentary. Kids are great. We'll wait till they're teenagers. My oldest is 14, actually. She's fantastic. So I take no credit. I give no credit to her mother for how amazing she is. It's kind of just her personality type. And I've actually talked her into coming over and staying the weekend and getting in and getting down on some HeroClix and all that good stuff. So hopefully I'll have someone to kind of just walk through the rules with each other and kind of play through it a little bit at a time. Because I am dying to play. Kyle, we got Wheelchair Superhero 87 up in the building. What is going on? Thank you. I'm here for the HeroClix. Appreciate it. There's definitely more coming. There's some special stuff coming. All right, good. You go. Go. Because you're being way too loud, homie. I don't think you will, so go ahead and go. You're not going to be quiet. The people stream HeroClix games also have so many from thrift stores, but I've never played. I don't know if they do or not. I'm still like really getting into it. Like back when I played HeroClix, it was like Series 1 stuff. And I've got a lot from them. And it's nothing like it is now. You couldn't even stream back in those days. But I like joined a couple of closed groups. But I joined a couple of groups and started reaching out and asking for some help. And the community is really awesome, very, very on point. And that's why I bought these Wonder Woman 80s opposed to the Justice League sets I was getting. But I also found some local people. I found an Augusta group on Facebook. It has a handful of people, and they're already starting to reach out and talk with them. House of L Comics, what is happening? My 16-year-old son and I buy action figures together. It's so cool. Yeah, I dabble in the McFarlane figures. I don't have I don't have the patience or the space for too many action figures. I have tons from my childhood still that dominate all the extra space that I have. So yeah, not sure if it was legal, but my favorite move was to use Jean Grey's telekinesis to throw Juggernaut at people. That's pretty awesome. So I did go into storage and pulled out my Gen 1 stuff, and there's a lot of really awesome stuff in here, including Jean Grey. You know, I've got Juggernaut in here as well. I'll probably have a few pieces of both of them. We're gonna go through those toward the end, buddy, because we're gonna look at comics here in a minute. I'm saying hey to the chat. HeroClix white is common, green is uncommon, silver is rare, gold is super rare, and copper is chase. So
I'm gonna open Iron Man.
I think that these two were gold.
I'm gonna.
I'm good, Mark. You got your hands full. Yeah. But it's fun letting them be involved. But you know, the thing is, they gotta keep it in check. They can't go overboard. What? Where are you going? Oh, you're just tired. You just want to climb on stuff. You Finn? Let me put this chair right here. Let's just take that out of the equation. What's up, the wheelchair superheroes, List Eman, and House of L. Dude, I appreciate that. All fantastic people. Oh man, thanks for it, Color. Hi there, lovely comic peeps. What is going on? Kyle, we got Chep, House of L Comics. I got my son interested in comics now that he is 19. We go look at collections together. Dude, that is fantastic. I'm hoping to keep Finn and Monkey interested. My oldest, my 14, is diehard with the manga stuff or manga. I don't want to say that wrong and upset anybody. They like their Funkos as long as they collect what they love. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, dude, come here. Bring your chair. Come here. Listen to me. If you get loud, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna go sit down.
Are you mad at me, C-List?
Me?
No, I was reading Kyle's comment. You remember Kyle? Not Mommy Kyle, but other Kyle? All right, now sit down.
I can't see.
Yes, you can. You can see just fine. You want to get on your knees?
Mm-hmm.
But you're not standing up. All right, so these are a couple of boxes, that's right, that Paul found in his stockroom. Like, I think these are like promotional things that they do. Like over time, I did get that. Man. That is, I did get that Man of Steel one.
Need Iron Man. I need mine.
I remember back in the day, the only one of these that ever came out before I kind of stopped paying attention and collecting was like a Green Lantern one.
You know when we got my own knife?
Yes, I do remember when Scott sent you your own knife. It's up. It's put up with the stuff on the shelf in the back.
Why?
Because I don't want you cutting yourself. You don't need a switchblade it for. So this is an Iron Man movie one, so it comes with the card and everything. I don't know if they did like a full series of Iron Man 3, but it's that Iron Man 3 Mark 42 armor, I think it is. Let's see if it says on here. It just says Iron Man, and it's copper. So I think that's a chase. But that's an awesome figure.
Let's see what is yours. Daddy, I'm opening this one.
Definitely cool. And this is now, I'm more interested in the DC one, if I'm being honest. Oh, wow. Just because I kind of prefer the DC characters better, you know, like I love Marvel and DC, but DC is my first love. So here's another copper one, and this has got just a standard Batman. It looks like GCPD series, maybe. Let's see. It says Batman Streets of Gotham, but the little emblem on it is copper. And this is a really complex figure. You know, it looks a lot like the Damian Wayne Batman from Batman 666. But it's got a whole backdrop to it and everything with the stained glass.
Daddy, are you going to open up 2 of them?
This one?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're going to get them all open, buddy. Those are some pretty cool figures.
I need my Iron Man.
Ooh, let's open this one first. This is the last one. This was in a loose packaging, and I can see who it is. It's A-Bomb, which is like the
I want to open it.
The Abomination that wasn't Emil Blonsky. I think it was Rick Jones' Abomination or something. Let's see. Yeah, I think this was from the Ed McGuinness era Hulk stuff. So this one is also copper. So that's 3 copper and possibly 4. I can't tell if that's copper or gold on that one, but that's why I didn't send that one off to the kids. But Finn hit big on that Wonder Woman pack that he opened like big time. So let's see. So this is A-Bomb. He's a Hulk bad guy. And he's got a copper in the emblem on him is the WizKids logo. So I don't know what's up with that. Again, there's so much I don't know's involved with all of this, just kind of getting back into it. It seems so different. Everything looks familiar, but I have no way of feeling knowledgeable about it. It's just so much is brand new, and that's kind of got me excited. So I did, like I said, place an order at my LCS
What
to
is
get
that?
the
Lighting up thing.
where
Right there where I at.
right there. It just makes options that we don't need to mess with right now because it'll mess up the video.
And doesn't mess up the video.
See, if you click on it, it can take us out. It can end the stream. It can turn off the mic. It can do all kinds of stuff we don't need to do right now. Okay. So I did order the starter set for the Wonder Woman 80th.
Yet.
And I also, because I
I
heard...
used my own knife for cutting.
No, I'm going to do the knifing, okay? I also heard that from talking on the those groups, the HeroClix groups, that the next upcoming big set is going to be a Disney Plus set. So it's going to be geared after, I'm assuming, just the MCU stuff.
Are you going to open it yet?
Yes, I ordered a starter set for that as well as a brick of booster packs. And I think they said that 10 booster packs come in it. So that's really going to be like the full-on starting point. That way I get some Marvel and DC stuff that's new and sure to be compatible. Let me show them before you open it. And this is something that I saw where they have tokens now. They have actual tokens like coins. And this was too cool. It was Elseworlds characters. So I wanted to have these just to see how they work, what they are, and see how they implement into the game. But it didn't exist back when I played. Like dice were obviously a thing, but
yay, coinies.
these are actually heavy duty. These feel like poker chips, and that's what the LCS owner pointed out.
I hold it.
Yeah, that's wild. So we got like an Elseworlds Green Lantern.
It's not heavy.
No, it's not heavy, man. They're like legit metal. Superman Green Lantern mix mashup there.
Let's see this.
The Western Flash.
Let's open this part. Please.
There it is.
How do we open that? I want to open the bottom.
Let's see what we got here. Can't tell who this is. It just looks like a cowboy. I'm sure it's a character somehow.
How do we open the bottom up?
And here's I think this was a Pirate Batman back in that story. Pretty sure that's Pirate Batman.
I'm trying to get a better one out.
Right here. And Finn's getting the dice out. And then there's a Wonder Woman. And I can't tell with the limited image which Elseworld story it was from. But it's definitely cool stuff. So I don't know how these come into play in the game. But at least I have a few now. So when I hit that point in the rules or in the options, I have a few to actually use if they're compatible with the version I play. From a little bit that I kind of learned today.
I want to play with them.
It seems like the rules got more complex over time, and now they've kind of scaled them back down, which was great news to hear. We're gonna do it after nap time. We'll clear off the table and pull out the map and stuff.
Then get this game going
and go from there. Let's see what else is going on in the chat. Let's see. We got Brother John up in the chat who celebrated a birthday yesterday. So big happy birthday to you, good sir. We were just busting open a bunch of HeroClix. Finn actually struck gold with his. He got some bonus pieces and stuff inside of his, which I guess is considered chase.
Hey, why do Bones die to that one?
Well, do you see these wings in that helmet right there? That's actually what she's wearing right here. So I don't know. I guess it's so you can armor up a character or something. We'll find out though. We will find out. But if you can go now because you just yelled.
You're
gonna stop yelling? Hex, it does remind me of Hex. He didn't have the messed up face though. It is Jonah Hex, he says. But before I just kind of sit here BS and look at some of these old ones, which I did find out that I have some like good pieces in those. What did I pick up today? What books did I pick up? It was DC Day. Hit the shop, and it wasn't a ginormous week for books, which is great because it allowed me a little bit of extra funds to buy that extra box of HeroClix guilt-free. But I did get Justice League number 74, which is the final part of this League of Chaos series. This little small story that's been rolling with a crossover with the Justice League Dark and the main Justice League team that's about to lead us into the new writer on the book. Joshua Williams is going to step over for 75, which is the death of the Justice League. The highly anticipated, very exciting event that they're going to be doing with the Dark Crisis. It really kicks off there. They've been seeding it in all sorts of books, so you can really feel its presence. You feel the event coming, and that was very apparent in this week's issue of The Flash, issue number 780. So this is part 3 of the War for Earth 3, and we see some bleed over into the Flash's life with the events going on in his life. And Johnny Quick, obviously, and Mirror Master are part of the crossover. This one is more Flash book focused. If you're not reading War for Earth 3, it does not affect you. If you're just keeping up with Flash, it's almost like it's like a one-off story almost. It does keep tying up what was going on in Flash before this. But you can see that the prime motivation of the characters that step over are driven by this great darkness that's coming. So that's definitely dope. And then Detective Comics issue number 1057. Mariko Tamaki continues the Shadows of the Bat 12-issue series, and a gorgeous Scarecrow cover. Finn's still on it. And in the big book, my favorite, let's see, this is New Batman is in the Jonah Hex. This is New Batman is in the Jonah Hex Green Lantern movie cinematic universe, right? I think it was the Green Lantern Center. Talking about the one-offs, the one-off figures is what I'm assuming you're talking about. These little, when they did a Green Lantern, one of these, I think it was as a promotional for the Ryan Reynolds movie back when that was coming out. Blue Hellion says, happy to see everyone. So glad that Finn, the real leader of the Legion, is on. Yeah, if you would keep it kind of simmered down, he can stay on for longer. But if I don't like keep putting him off, he'll just keep going until he's blowing up your eardrums or your earpieces, your earbuds. If you're listening with headphones, like that's one thing that I tell them before we go live. You cannot yell. People might have on headphones. But then we got my blind pick of the week going into the week on the Comic Vets channel when we do the blind pick of what we're looking forward to the most, what you should consider picking up. The top pick of the week was definitely for me World's Finest, issue number 1. Mark Waid is stepping in. The writer of Kingdom Come himself is back on Batman and Superman's most newest title. We did have in the series they were doing, the Batman Superman series ended at like 22 or something like that. So it's been a couple of months since they've had a specifically shared title. It's really just its own thing. And they brought it back, and they brought it with this awesome title of World's Finest, which really plays to the history of the characters. And I love the font. The W has the Batman symbol embedded in it, and the E in Finest has the Superman S in it. That's just awesome. Dan Mora is doing the arts on this. I mean, he's just really born for these characters, if you ask me. Like, it's just, it is just great illustration for these characters. He has such a unique style that it feels familiar and brand new at the same time. I get like these Jim Lee vibes, but like with a classic swing to them, and a little bit of that modern, like almost that modern touch of like the anime influence on American art that you see out there. But it's definitely some cool stuff. I read the preview pages for it that were included in the back of, I think it was the last issue of Batman, maybe the one before, but it was really cool. It was really cool, and I'm excited to dive into it. I'm expecting to see like a lot of we know the Doom Patrol is going to be featured early on in it, so I'm expecting to see a lot of that, like almost like a Brave and the Bold thing where you get a lot of guest characters coming in and they really play with it. So hopefully that's the case. So let me show y'all. Yeah, it is some definitely sweet colors too. I don't know who's doing the colors on it. I'm gonna have to wait till I dive into it and read. But let's look at some of these that I have from the old collection from when I first started doing HeroClix stuff. I have numerous maps and stuff, a lot more than that. That's just one of them. But I think this was the last collection I got, or the last series back in the day. Let's see what year this was. 2004 is when I stopped. This was when they did this Mutant Mayhem set. I think this was like around series 2. I picked up one of these and I didn't ever get any more past that. But yeah, it was early on, definitely early on. But I always kept my I felt like my sugar box in this little pencil box. More maps, and see, I could probably get and play these. I'm sure I can still play these. I have all their little power set cards in the actual rule book, which I'm probably going to tinker with today. So if my daughter makes it this weekend, we can actually play with the old pieces and stuff. And there's There's that old school Wonder Woman. But I've got a good bit. You know, this thing's pretty hefty, and then I've got some of the more highly enjoyed ones over here. They're like my power pieces, or where I put together teams to play in the past against my brother and my dad mainly. Like we didn't do any tournamenting or anything like that. That's cool. Like there's even back in the day when they're coming out, the people would buy some and sell some to the book exchange. I even have an old price sticker from like 2000 from the book exchange in here and on the bottom of some of these things still. That's pretty cool. But yeah, there's the Hulk figure, which I never pulled. I had to buy this one individually and never was able to pull, but the painting on this is super cool. And there's been so many versions of the same characters over and over again now that I'm not even sure if all of them are compatible with each set of rules or how to even go about doing that. I might be overthinking it. It's probably a lot simpler than I give it credit for. But there's my Doc Samson, Abomination. So I would always kind of like theme stuff out, you know, like I have my Avengers team in here, like Thor and Iron Man and stuff like that. But apparently the big one that I had, like when I shared it, everybody started kind of mentioning or reaching out, was the Series 1 Thanos that is a silver. And back in the day, I don't think they had gold. I don't know in that Series 1. But silver was the ultra rare. And that is a beast of a figure right there, like his power sets and everything. So that was the one that, from my understanding right now, is the most sought after one. Then I've got a Doctor Strange, which I think is cool because they have these team affiliations. Or if you look at their base, you'll see team symbols. Like there's the Defenders. And this Doctor Strange is from that team. And if you get together multiple people from the same team, it gives them extra abilities or special abilities and stuff. Kind of boosts them up. Like the Hawkeye has the Avengers on there. So I'm really just like, I feel like that big kick of nostalgia has really hit me. There's one of my silver Elektra. I've got a silver Baron Mordo. I've actually got two of those Elektras. But that's I don't know how if all these just play well together or not. Here's a Nightmare, and his arm did snap off over the years in that box, but it is in there. You just tack it back on, and I don't plan on selling any of these things. And so there's another one of the silver Elektra. So we pulled two of those over the years. Let's see. And then I've got two gold ones from DC, and I just bought these straight up from the book exchange back in the day, but I've got a Floyd Lawton, they even named him. On there it says their name. Instead of it saying Deadshot, it says Floyd Lawton, which is super cool. And he's got the Suicide Squad affiliation. And then we have the Red Hood, it says. Even though it's obviously the Joker, it says the Red Hood on the base, which I guess that plays into why they might be the gold ones. They're with the special names they have on them. And his logo is just a star. Like I don't have a clue what that star might be for, but it's just a star. I've never played HeroClix, never had enough people to try it yet. I've only played a one-on-one scenario. I think it'd be awesome to play with more than two people at it. I've got mainly Marvel. Let me know in the Legion chat if you want to plan a game sometime. Absolutely. And I think you and Beckerman, there are more than one Legion chat out of sheer just numbers. You can only have like 30 people in the chat. But Becker wants to play a game, so we should all like try to coordinate that together. Like that would be awesome. I definitely do. And I've just made contact like the first person locally that has expressed interest in trying to get it up and running again in the Augusta area since the lockdown and stuff. And as far as how many you need to play, that's let me show you. Each character on their dials, on their clicks there, the bases, has a number, and this one is like 135. So you can play whatever point system game you want. Like if you only want to play a short game, like a 200-point game, there's 135 of your points. So you only have 65 more points to build a roster. So if you want to play a large game that might last a little bit longer, you do a 500 to 800-point game, and that gives you the ability to make a bigger and bigger team. So it's not necessarily how many people you need to play, it's how many points you want to play. Like the rookie Thor is worth 109. So I'd say a small game would be like 200. Like Thanos is 185 by himself. So you'd have him and just like a little peon character, which they make like just unnamed shield agents. Like this is a shield sniper. It's worth 11. So he's in here as just like a tack on. You know, he's good for getting his shot off and getting knocked out real quick. Yeah, I am definitely excited to play. And if you're out there and you're interested in HeroClix at all, hit me up. Like we can try to figure something out, put something together. And then they made some of these really cool pieces. Like I've got a couple more here. Show these off one time. So I do have a yellow jacket who's in large form. As you can see, he's a lot bigger than your average piece, which is super cool. There's an awesome android as well from Dr. Doom's team affiliation. Then I think I have an Atlas. I'm sure I have an Atlas somewhere from like the more modern Avenger stuff, or not at this point modern, but from like the 90s. Yeah, here he is.
Look, Daddy.
Yeah, Goliath here.
That's it.
That
Daddy,
one's super
look.
cool.
Daddy.
Oh, thank you.
That's
Yeah.
it. Mm-mm.
You know what? Yeah, those big ones are super cool, and they even make like a special edition Galactus one that's like yay big. You know, like actually super, super big. Yeah, how many figures for a game just depends on what you want to do. And Dan's down too. Awesome. Maybe do a live to show how to play Just Ideas. I was planning on just firing it up and going live while me and the daughter play. I'm gonna, I have like a little camera arm. I'd set it up and just kind of point it more at the table, but just to kind of get the live feed going is almost like a fishing exploration. To try to hopefully people might pop in that are HeroClix people and be able to offer some advice, some pointers, some tips, because I am completely green around the gills. I've got old figures. I've gotten about 4 or 5 booster packs of new figures, and now I'm just waiting on a starter set to come in and get the updated rule book. So I'll have enough to get playing. And like I said, I ordered the starter set for the Disney Plus series that's coming out in a few months. So I think that's April. So no, that's like next April or June. I don't know. I don't remember what they said or what month it was scheduled to come out, as well as a brick, which is like 10 booster packs and an actual brick. That's the slang term for it. That's for ordering these game pieces or whatever. So 10 of these come in one big box of bricks. So I ordered one of those so I get the starter set and have fun busting open some packs. And I'll probably space them out, opening them up, or either just go live and do a whole brick unboxing when it first drops, because people might be interested to watch that. It might be a good way to draw some HeroClix people, because I'm not going to overload my channel with HeroClix stuff, but I want to find I am interested in doing it, so I want to try to find a community for it as well, and include that aspect on here, like maybe do a once a month kind of thing or something like that. I don't know. I got a bunch of maps. And see, that's one thing I was wondering, and that's something that Paul at the bookstore showed me. They made online playing sets that to entice people into getting them. It comes with one specific chase figure you can only get in them, plus a map. So when you buy them, you have the same map as who you might want to play against online. So I guess you're working on the same terrain and stuff. I don't know. You're gonna have to figure maps out. A lot to figure out, but I'm gonna call it today. I've gone for about 30 minutes. Please feel free to reach out. Check out my links below if you're new to the channel and you found it through HeroClix and you want to offer any inside advice, tips, whatever. I'm wide open for them. Point me any direction that you think is necessary. I'd be happy to look into it. And yeah, be on the lookout tomorrow. That George Perez Special Edition Heroes Initiative trade paperback releases tomorrow. So be on the lookout on the channel. I've got an awesome video scheduled for tomorrow. And until next time, as always, I'm Mark, but we are Legion.